The brothers Braunpike.
The darkness comes.
Baron Braunpike and his brother have been working on removing our lingering Cobus problem from near the veneration grounds. Meet with them there and see what help you can offer.
Caution is warranted.
Is the rebirth idea something like Durin in Lord of the Rings and the Dwarf King lineage? Perhaps. I'm not familiar enough with that to really say yes or no. You wouldn't guess which of your two mods are 40k fans, Pyro. I think there's more than just you two, actually. I think that a couple of you would be particularly interested in that. What is... Hold on, I'm getting... 1 second. To victory, my brother! Lead the way, Sebastian. Wherever you go, I have your back. Interesting.
You are an outsider.
Ready to do some good? I hope you're here to get your hands dirty. The Cobus grow bold if they feel they can defile our veneration grounds. I think we should collect their teeth to wipe the smiles off their faces. Ha! These Cobus shall not stand before our combined might.
We have strayed from favor.
Without their magical weapons, the Cobus casters won't be able to use their foul necromancy. Steal their staves so we might toss them into the sacred flame and be done with them.
The Empire is forever.
Do you not fuck with 40k, Pyro? I just have never played it. I've never done anything regarding it. Your discipline in battle is impressive, my brother. This outsider would do well to watch and learn. Forgive Sebastian, my new friend. We wouldn't have made it this far without your help. We killed 2 enemies. That's pretty sad. You guys wouldn't have destroyed... You wouldn't have got 2? This guy's just off fighting something else. How do you know... How do they know about necromancy? Isn't that a recent thing? No. Necromancy's not a recent thing. Necromancy might be one of the oldest forms of magic in the cosmos, for all we know. Gotta have life before you can have necromancy, though, I think. Gotta have things be alive before they can be dead and risen. How do they know about it, though? I don't know. These skirmishes tire me, brother. We should pace ourselves lest we fall to error. The sacred flame will sustain us, brother. Let the heathen draw the ire of the Cobus. We will then strike their unprotected flank. The heathen? Called me a heathen. Taganor, thanks for gifting 2 subs. There's also a stream of light in the undersea. Have you seen that? I don't think so. I fear I was not prepared for the sheer number of enemies we face, brother. I need a moment to regain my strength. The outsider's capable of soldiering on, so should we. The Emperor demands we push ourselves beyond the limits of our enemies.
The Emperor
to get your brother killed.
The faithful.
I think the color scheme and their theme is very Maldraxian, honestly. This could be what happens when death meets water. Maybe death, water, and life. You get like these death and necromancy using maybe like advanced Murloc-esque guys. Cobus. Kind of dreadlordy hands, not gonna lie. Kind of spooky. Kind of don't like that. The Primus is always fucking around, you know what I'm saying? Death and water equals Baja Blast. Mountain Dew. It's arcane and death, IMO? You think arcane because they're maybe getting ordered? If it's arcane, if it were arcane and death, though, I don't know. I think water's got to be a part of it. Water's got to be in there. But if there's arcane in the water, then that just kind of goes together, you know? It's let's see them smile now. A job well done. And you managed to keep up. Music is so good. Here we go.
We are the warriors
Good job.
of the sacred flame.
We are the warriors of the sacred flame, is what he just said. My brother and I have dealt heavy blows to the Cobus on Shira. but you could have done more. The most foul Cobus of them all has yet to taste my blade. If we take out their leader, the rest will flee back to the waters from which they came. Let's take the head of Dreadfang. Sure. Brother! Thelion, no! Always at your back. No! Don't leave me, Thelion! I told you you were gonna get him killed. No! Please! Get up! Thelion. I do not have the words. Thelion, I will take his body. They will know what to do with it at the Priory. Oh, brother. It was not supposed to end like this. Sister Etna Blaze.
You are an outsider, yes?
So young to have been taken from us. So brave and bold. Perhaps too bold.
Obey the testament of Merildar.
Sweet sting infestation.
The Empire
Poor
is forever.
Thelion. I gave him some of his first lessons in combat. I'll see him to his final pyre. But first, you. I've been trying to fight back an infestation of sweet stings harassing our winemaking operations. I need someone else to finish them off while I tend to Thelion's remains. Okay.
Obey the testament of Merildar. Take your leave.
Bring me some of their venom. We'll turn that into a poison for the nesting sites and be done with the nuisance.
We will try.
Memorial wine. Oh, Thelion, he always did follow his big brother into anything. While we prepare Thelion for his final rest, could you please help Brother Abelard with a batch of memorial wine for the service?
We are all the Emperor's subjects.
Ooh. It's gonna be hitting me early today. Brother Abelard.
We will triumph.
Make some wine. I've done this before. Listen closely as I tell you what to add. Blessed water. Special spices. Sacred herbs. Obey the testament of Merildar.
We are the warriors of the sacred flame.
My brain's cooked, bro. Did you kill those
The
things? Good
Empire
job. You
is
hardly look
forever.
stung. Such a shame we need to make so much of this wine.
The Empire's
Sebastian
light will
could use your
banish the
support now.
darkness.
His little brother was his best friend. Only death could separate them. And it has. He's not taking it well. It's customary to burn written memories of the deceased. By committing them to the flames, we let go our heartache and let the warmth of memory heal us. It is a bittersweet time. And you were with Thelion at the end, too. That might help Sebastian.
Obey the testament of Merildar.
Remember what I've said, Baron, and keep hope burning. I will keep your idea in mind, Prioress. Thank you. All see Murpray. You pat Sebastian's shoulder awkwardly. You nod solemnly to Sebastian in silence. You engulf Sebastian in a huge hug. You stand ready to help, shuffling your feet awkwardly. You quietly tell Sebastian you're ready whenever he is. Quietly tell Sebastian you're ready whenever he is. My oldest memory of Thelion. I remember he was in his crib and I'd been told to leave him alone to sleep. But I didn't want my little brother to be so lonely, so I put our Lynx's kittens in with him. Mother was so upset because Thelion could have been smothered, but I just didn't want him to be so alone. Like he is now. Mother was so worried about Thelion coming with me on the Holofall expedition. Thelion told her not to worry. I would be there to look after him. I assured her I always would. I always had an eye out for him, except my best wasn't good enough. That's why he attacked the lynxes. We fought sometimes. What brothers don't? He was more cautious than I. We disagreed over that the most. But he was the wiser. I can see that now. What am I to do without you? What am I to do without you? Thelion. How can I remain centered? I'm sorry, Anshara. I think I'd like to be alone for a while. So it was an expedition to Holofall, but they were randomly teleported there. It was an expedition following the vision of the Emperor, during which they were caught in a massive storm and spontaneously teleported into Holofall. Yes. Did WoW always had so good side quests? It's had some good ones in the past, but not as consistently good as this.
We will triumph.
Teleported how? I don't know. It was a grand flash of light that teleported them. We don't know the specifics of that. But if I had to guess, it had something to do with Merildar. It worries me Sebastian's still in such anger over his grief.
We are all the
Thelion was a good one.
subjects.
But now we must commit his body to the flames. Sebastian is in no shape to bear his brother. Would you collect his remains from among these others awaiting their final rest? Yeah, Dragonflight had some really good optional quests too, like the Blue Dragonflight quest line. That was phenomenal. And these are actual launch Andes finally catching up. That's what you're looking at here, in my opinion. In these areas that are kind of a little more, like, I think anyway that standard launch players are like starting to catch up with those of us that have been playing through or you know, taking our time through these zones. I'm seeing like progressively more players as I play more, which is good. Thelion's body is missing. You notice that all the other bodies awaiting funerals are missing as well. You should probably report this to Sister Etna.
You are an outsider, yes?
Gone? All the bodies are gone?
The Empire is forever.
All the dead are missing? How can that be? They were all laid out in preparation for their pyres. Who would want to move them? Someone must have seen something. Go ask anyone in the area who might have seen something, and I'll go talk to some of the upper clergy. We'll get to the bottom of this and return our dead so they can be properly tended to.
We have strayed from favor.
How can a body be misplaced? We do as the Prioress commands. Her will is unquestionable. What is the Prioress commanding? Her will is unquestionable. The will of the Prioress will be done. Yeah, this is like borderline. It's already like
You are an outsider, yes?
sketchy, but yeah, the way they speak about it too,
We have
not
strayed
good.
from favor.
The Emperor rewards the faithful.
Mereldar is actually an important,
You are
interesting
an
fact.
outsider.
Mereldar
Yes.
shares its name with the lake in the Eastern Plaguelands. Mereldar was the first human to ever be contacted by the Holy Naru. In a dream. She's one of the original founders of the Church of the Holy Light. If I'm not mistaken.
We are the warriors of the sacred flame.
Is Mereldar the name of the Emperor? No, the Emperor's named Thoradin, which was the name of the first human king. First to see the Naru, correct. Thoradin the Ninth. The one that had the Naru visions in her dreams, correct.
The Emperor rewards the faithful.
They attacked you and said the Prioress is involved? That does not bode well.
The Empire's light will banish the
Priory of the
darkness.
Sacred Flame. I fear that the Prioress may be behind our missing dead and our missing Baron. Sebastian has disappeared as well, and I don't believe in coincidences. She and Sebastian have taken our recent losses hard. I fear what their overwhelming grief might be doing to their souls. We must confront them and bring them back to sanity, if we can. Tell General Steelstrike what you've learned. We might need her backup. I'll be waiting for you here.
Obey the testament of Mereldar.
I will meet you within the Priory after you've spoken to Steelstrike. What do you think they'll do with the Amani in Midnight? They have a history of fighting the Void. Do you think they'll be made villains again or finally be heroes? You're not going to believe this, but I think there's a chance that something catastrophic may occur to the Amani. We may have to help get them out of that, and there's a chance that the Amani end up allying with the elves to fight off the Void, which would be unprecedented. Who in the fuck ever would have thought that could happen? Where the Amani actually end up assisting, considering what we just read about the Troll Wars. That would be pretty fucking crazy. To put that long legacy of war behind you and fight for a common reason. I would love to be able to play Amani. That would be amazing. And Talanji could be right in there with that. Vol'jin could be right in there with that. Bwonsamdi could be right in there with that. Please, dude. It does kind of look like the tower. I know what you mean, Biggie Diaz. Looks like, what's it called? Uldoris? Tierhold? Unite the trolls as well as the elves. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Stronger together.
I would safeguard my
Inform
people.
General Steelstrike that there is a schism forming at the Priory.
The darkness comes.
By the flames.
We are prepared.
This is disturbing news. You know what I love? All of this symbolizes so much. What did Sargeras' sword bring more than anything? Change. You can look at it as a negative side effect, but I'm not so sure. There's always going to be suffering in this world, but it's best that we don't stagnate, that we face our darknesses and find a way to overcome them like the Arathi are going to have to. You know, like everyone is. So much change has happened. It's interesting. Priory of the Sacred Flame. Let me read this. Priory of the Sacred Flame was built for ardent worshippers to contemplate the mysteries of the Emperor's vision. So they apparently built this thing. The acolytes have become withdrawn from the people of Mereldar, looking down upon them with disdain for their weak faith. Fister. Sister Etna Blaze has been called for help to investigate what secrets lay within the inner sanctum. Prioress Murpray.
This
The lady we
island
saw before.
cries out in pain. Walk with the Earth Mother.
How many people in this community will complain about anything? Yep. Sister Fister.
Shop, browse.
The old Sister Fister. Oh, fuck. Put a stop to the Church of the Sacred Flame. Looks safe at first glance. Watch your step.
The expedition built the Priory as a place to contemplate the mysteries of Beladar.
Oh!
But of late, the devotees have become secretive, hostile.
The expedition built the Priory as a place to contemplate the mysteries of Beladar.
The gods sought to kill you. Captain Dale Cry is protecting something. Each of his lieutenants bolsters his tactics. Draw them away and defeat them.
This is such a good song. Resto Druid jumping around, yep. You guys coming? Alright. Guess we need to activate that or something. Yeah, pull it all! Only priests and paladins can interact with that orb, Pyro? Orb. The sacred flame glows bright with holy energy. Harness the power of the sacred flame. I transformed into a dark guy. Right when that happened. Blessing of the sacred flame. Damaging spells and abilities inflict additional holy damage. I touched the holy flame, the sacred flame orb, right as I get transformed into like a dark void fucking Scarden. The transformation is from the pickaxe, yeah. Guard Captain Suleiman. Training grounds have been breached.
Chainmail, your training grounds fall to the intruders.
Sergeant Shane Mail. Shane Mail? Give Scarlet Crusade vibe? Sure. Except hopefully not led by a Dreadlord. What are you pulling that for? That way? Okay. Doesn't the Sacred Flame Ball look like a World Soul with those rings around it? Kinda, yeah. 3 steps. And like a little cage. Sure. The light motive here is so good. Yeah, it really, really is. Shallow and pedantic. Fanatical Conjurer. Why are you gonna pull those? Don't do that. Let's go this way. Oh, that's the shaman. Yeah, that term gets used in Final Fantasy XIV a lot. The community, anyway, you know, speaking about it in terms of the music. Light spawn. Oh my goodness. High Priest Amia. Intruders have desecrated the altar.
Tainor, the intruders defile the altar of the sacred flame!
Was that the fucking Holy Grail? What is this? Is that the same NPC from the side quest, Amia? I'm pretty sure that name is one that I've seen before, so I am a little bit confused about that. Paper Tiger, thanks so much for the tier 1 sub. High Priest Amia? I don't remember her having the title High Priest, but the name Amia looks familiar. It was the guy's girlfriend. We brought her flowers. He was working on fixing the farming robot. Right, but wasn't she a lamplighter or whatever in that other area? That wouldn't make sense. It's got to be a different person, right? Thanks, Paper. On that island, she was trying to quell the Cobus. Yeah. Oh, because yes, this is Tainer. Oh my god, now I'm killing them? Intruders. No! These are the side quest NPCs, dude. No!
I see their gambit. They seek to ambush me without my lieutenants.
I thought her buddy was bald Kultiran. These can't be the same people, dude. There's no way. I think you're right. I thought he was bald and Kultiran. They must be reusing names or something. Or could these be their parents? Or something weird like that? These aren't the same people. There's no way, right? I thought he was bald. I think you're right. They're not. Yeah, they're not the same people. Could side quest people be using fake names for some reason? Well, I suppose they could, but they look very. Just go check after. That's, I mean, I can obviously, I think I could do that. Dungeon Journal doesn't clarify. Well, they're not bosses. They were bad. They deserve to die. Stop. Tainer and Amira are from Velhan's claim. Amira was partnered with Tainer, though. That's one hell of a coincidence. I know, I remember that. These NPCs have suspiciously similar names. It's very weird. Here we go.
Ours is the true path for the Arathi!
True path.
My fang and claw!
Got a good read in there. I was reading about the best way to kill your lynx. Sorry, I've been taking notes. Have a good night, Mohawk.
Go in glory!
Dalcry was an Arathi hero. How could the Priory force him to turn against Hallowfall?
Great question. Zealous Templars. Ardent Paladins. Ours is the true path for the Arathi. Arathi Neophyte.
Are these steel strikes, lackeys? Guards! Guards!
Inner Fire. Check the Kultiran from the quest. His name's Taynar. The one you fought was Taynor. And the other was Amira Acton. Weird. This music, dude. That's whack. They made it make NPCs with such similar names.
They belong to that old fool's sister Blaze. Destroy these outsiders.
That's why I feel like maybe they're related, and that it's not like whack. Maybe these older people, this high priest, and this older gray-haired man that we just killed, could have been maybe related to them in some way. I don't know. Neither of them seem to be Coltiran, so yeah, I don't know. Or maybe inspired by. Maybe they're honored names or something.
To the Empire has passed. Soon, the true faithful will arise, and the Arathi will be mighty.
Oh, great. So you're straying from the path. Got it. You're doing your own thing. Got it.
They've served their purpose. Baron, demonstrate your worth.
Those who oppose the Emperor will fall at our feet.
Baron
By the
Braunpike.
Emperor's will! Glory guides my hammer! Flame's wrath heal me. Shielded by Flame's light.
By Flame's light. Pyro, Sargeras' fire. He's not connected to light, though. Okay, bro. Okay.
My first defeat.
Alright, let's go.
Murpray has warped the Priory from a place of contemplation to an uprising. Why?
Zalatath.
She has always
I have no
preached
idea.
of the strength of the Emperor's will. But to turn against us is madness.
That's one of the brothers, by the way. I know, that's why I'm in here on the quest. The brother's grief. I thought that had something to do with it. Maybe I'm misremembering. Remember reading the name Braunpike before. Distraught over the death of his brother, Baron Braunpike has pledged his loyalty to Prioress Murpray. Right, there you go. The powerful knight now acts as her personal enforcer. So yeah, the one outside that we did the quest with. Whoa, it's a big-ass door. Risen Mage. They are doing light necromancy in here. Holy fucking shit. To bring their mages back. Holy fuck. They took his brother's body. Sir Braunpike is laying in the middle of the floor up there. All the bodies were missing. I was not expecting light necromancy.
It burns away weakness. Its blinding light reveals the strength We are with an army of the risen.
The Scarlets would hate these motherfuckers, dude. You guys think the Scarlets and these guys would get along? Fuck no. The Scarlets would absolutely fuck on these people. Are you serious? They would try anyway. Light necromancy? Holy fucking shit. Do they use Belladar to do it? Where the fuck else are they getting their light? It seems like they're using Belladar to do it. Who cares if they use Belladar or not? Light is light. I think it's pretty implied that they're using Belladar to do it, potentially. This is the most unholiest of things, dude. This is crazy. Sir Braunpike. Holy shit. I wonder what Anduin would say about this. Anduin has already taken part in doing light necromancy. You guys know that, right? Kalia Menethil? He did that with Anaru and Alonza's Fowl. He's basically already partaken in it. Holy shit, dude. I did not expect this. Huh.
No Arathi leaves the Emperor's service, even in death.
Holy shit. I hope that's just your belief and not something that he says. She's like so blindly loyal to him apparently that even in death they don't stop serving. That's yikes. What emperor are they talking about? They're talking about their Arathi emperor back in their homeland. What needs to be understood the most about Hallowfall is the scale of time. People think it's time travel, but that's not what's happened. The Arathi sailed away from the Eastern Kingdoms about 2,800 years ago. They disappeared. We don't know where they went. Turns out they sailed for what we believe at this point is more than likely Avaloran. There, on Avaloran, they formed a new empire, and over the last several thousand years have been growing and bolstering and becoming a grand empire over there. They have an incredible navy, apparently. And these people here are an expedition sent from there about 10 years ago. 10, 15, give or take, years ago. And these people are all beholden to their Emperor Thoradin the Ninth. Thoradin and Avaloran, if that's where they are, being pretty clear references to Arthurian lore. Erethdor kind of fits in there as well. So yeah, it looks like we're gonna have some Arthurian-based stuff coming in the future. Honestly, that could come as early as the last Titan, to be honest, considering they had to sail past a place called Titan's Isle in order to get here. This expedition sailed down here. Embrace the light, look at this. This expedition sailed down here, and they were magically teleported, probably foreseen by their emperor, whoever this Thoradin the Ninth is, and they found themselves down here in an eternal war. Well, not eternal, but, you know, a war with the Arathi. They came seeking Renalash, and perhaps they have found it. Renalash kind of sounds like Ragnarok, but maybe at a grander scale than this. The Empire will see you burn.
See you burn.
Well, that's not good. Prioress Murpray.
It is done. These zealots no longer steer our faith towards destruction. All who take comfort in the light of the sacred flame, thank you.
Prioress Halsey Murpray directed the building of the Priory of the Sacred Flame to contemplate the sacred star Belladar. Insight into the Emperor's vision has proved elusive. Instead, She has discovered secrets of the sacred flame that will bring them victory over the enemies of Hollowfall and at home in the Empire. Yeah, that's not a good start for us in our relations with the Empire. That lady is Kul Tiran as well, by the way. What do you think about all the lore bits and pieces in the open world? It's fantastic, dude. It's so good. Ball, that must be some kind of glitch. Just an old quote that's getting triggered for whatever reason. What's up, Cyril? Is that my boy Pyro? What's good? What's good? Oh, this is just... Is this not a window? This is just open like that. Stars up on the ceiling. Golden stars on the roof. Interesting. Where are they getting all this stone and wood and glass and metal? I don't know. I guess maybe I would assume some of this was crafted with magic, but they only had one mage. So could have been the earthen. Once again, we did talk about that. The earthen, you know, in that relationship, they used to trade and work together as well, so they do have access to resources from the surface, or they did at one point. So I think it's, you know, they're also in a cave, there's stone, there's minerals, there's things like that, so. What a cool dungeon.
We will triumph.
I wish it could have happened some other way, but at last they're all at peace.
The Empire is forever.
I have many lucky do's.
The Emperor hears about what we've done. You guys are fucked.